Action!
3, 2, 1, action!
I'm looking for my daughter Tess. She's supposed to be here tonight.
I was allowed to tell a very personal and moving story. Something starts to happen, we don't know what it is yet. So it's the story of a mother looking for her daughter in the streets of Paris during the night. When I was looking for Claire, we had a casting audition open in LA, and they saw 40 girls. I selected 3 of them, Skyped with 3 of them. And I had a lot of questions for them, but they did on the day of the audition about their greatest fears and their relationship with children, and did they ever find themselves in a situation where their life was in danger, and how did they react? It was great. And I think the 3 that I selected were 3 most empathetic women, the ones that instantly made a connection with the audience. The simple fact that they were asking themselves the question was bringing up emotions in them.
One of the unique steps of the casting process for us was having our callbacks be in a basketball court and making sure that they played basketball before even auditioning them.
The next few days are about more than just basketball.
You'll recognize one familiar face as the coach, a legendary basketball player, so that was really fun.
Cash! Cash!
Rehearsals went great. They did so much today that I almost wish we could have just shot the movie in some ways. We're doing so many things just in improv and naturally, and in the physical play, really seeing how their individual style of basketball was coming out that I absolutely want to incorporate on the shoot days. I need to make sure that we have the energy and the excitement, and that it's going to cut together and look real.
You're all right, love, aren't you? Yeah, good girl.
I guess one of the biggest surprises in the filmmaking process was the character of the midwife, who initially was just written down as midwife, and her only purpose was to be the messenger to tell a very important piece of information, and that was it.
Motion is fine. It's the baby we're a little bit more worried about.
We cast Aline Kieran, which is brilliant and has amazing comic timing, and so I wrote in different lines and bits for her, and she sets a tone straight away as soon as you get in there. The character went from having 2 lines and being called midwife to being called Mrs. Brosnan, and having a whole lot of lines and having a lot more of an important role, and that just kind of developed in rehearsals.
We could hardly get anyone into work today. Only the really shit ones.
One of the most important aspects of pre-production on this film was finding the location.
Action!
Here we are in this magnificent country. I think everybody's feeling pretty good. A lot of long journeys here today.
Right leg, good movement! We're gonna roll!
The location is basically a living character in this film. We follow David across country through various landscapes.
Action!
We had a situation where David Gulpilil was going to go in the water for a croc, and we'd been told that it'd be fine to put him in here, but then it turns out there's probably crocs behind you right now. So we came up with a solution, driving down the road, and I saw this spot out to the left of the car and asked the locations manager to pull over. He'd actually shown us a very similar spot just up the road, but it wasn't as shaded as this. And if you look behind, you'll see there's a whole area that's shaded. And so it's much nicer in terms of the contrast of light and stuff. And I was initially wanting to shoot in the one that was open, but then we got past this one and I was just like, this is magical. We've got the flowers, putting the flowers in a situation with the croc, it's sort of beautiful and dangerous at the same time. Because we're in a beautiful land and it's also very dangerous. So it has a real, it has a real affinity with the character of the land.